Hey, how's it going? I'm projectink once again. I'm doing a video response to this juggalette that asks, why do all men think dancers are whores? Well, first off, I'm from Canada, and you're from the States. I think Boston, I think it says on your page, I think. And I'm not sure if it's the same laws as what we have over here, or it varies from state to state over where you live. But far as I know, I think um, girls over in the States can't dance completely naked. They can only like show their tops, and they can't show everything, you know? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But I know here in Canada, girls just get buck ass naked. They eat each other out on fucking stage. They do it all, man. Here. And you could also pay, like you could put a $5 bill in your mouth and jump up on stage, and they'll fuck your face and shit like that, you know? Or you could pay them for a lap dance, which our lap dances consists of $20 a song. That's the average price. It could vary. Hold on. But you pay her $20, and she gives you a lap dance, and you could touch and feel her wherever you please, as long as she wants you to. Like, far as I know, most of them say you can't use your mouth and you can't touch her pussy. But other than that, you can feel her up all you want. That's the way it's always been that I've known where I come from. Now over in the States, it might be different. Um, my friend, he actually used to be a DJ stripper, or not DJ stripper, but a DJer at a strip club. So he's told me all the ins and outs of like being a stripper and shit like that. Most strippers over here are through an agency, and they travel from either one town to the next town and so forth. So they're constantly busy. And then the clubs here, they don't get the same fucking girls, and they attract. You know, I don't know if it's the same in the States that you just work at one club and that's all you work at, like a job. But here it's more like you work for an agency, and the agency will tell you where you're going tonight, and you have to pay a cut. You got to pay the driver to go to the next town or next location, $75. $50 goes to the driver, and the other 25 goes to the agency. Then you got to pay the club a cut. So a bunch of shit like that. So girls over here, they usually tend to do a little extra to obtain more money, because they do have to pay in to actually dance. And you do sign contracts with these agencies and stuff like that. That's the way it works over here. So when I want to go get a lap dance, if I say, hey, got $50, or I got an 8 ball or something, you know, you offer them something, chances are you're going to get fucked or get your dick licked or whatever you fucking want. So by that means saying, to me, you're a prostitute, you're a whore. Now, I'm not saying you're a whore, I'm not saying you do that, but that's what people that live around where I'm from mostly consider prostitution and shit like that, you know, like being a whore, because you're doing shit for money. But I know your job as a dancer is just to be a giant cock tease, and you're supposed to persuade old men and young men that you want to fuck them. But you don't have to, obviously, and you're just doing it to get by or whatever, or you know. But most of the time, guys just look at you like a fucking piece of meat, and that's pretty much what they want. They want you to tease them, and that's pretty much what you are. You're a big giant cock tease. So of course, guys are gonna just consider you a whore, you know. But oh, what else was I gonna say? Your other thing was why you can't keep a man. Well, I personally wouldn't want my girlfriend being a giant cock tease for other men. Like, if my girlfriend wanted to strip for me, now that would be sick. Which, whatever. But I wouldn't want her stripping for other men. I just would have a feeling, and I wouldn't want her as a job flirting with other guys all the time, because that is a part of your job. Because if you don't flirt with them, then how are you going to get tips? And how are you going to get tips and, you know, a bunch of shit like that. So you do have to play it out like you want to fuck all the guys. But and if you want a little something something, well, then you could get it, you know. It's more convenient for a stripper to, you know, get around, let's say, you know, and they hang out with their stripper friends, and they go to big parties, and they do lines of coke and shit like that. That's usually what consists of being a stripper. I'm not saying all strippers are like that. This is just a common thing that people think when they uh, hear the word dancer, stripper, exotic dancer, whatever you want to hear. But anyway, that's just my fucking points. And if you don't have luck with men, well, have you ever considered, you know, going for women? I don't know. I don't know if you're into that or whatever, but women are awesome. Peace.